Good evening, agents. This LP of No One Lives Forever will self-destruct in 12 minutes. Last time we broke into Eastern Germany, and we're currently still in Berlin. We're still here to try and extract a Dr. Otto von Schenker. But before we can do that, well, we need to set up a distraction. Unlike the last mission, I won't be trying too hard to be stealthy here. As far as I know, there's not much to be gained from going stealthy, aside from one conversation at the beginning of the level. So the rest of the time, it's going to be pretty action-packed.
Did you hear what happened to Dieter?
No, what?
He took his mistress out to dinner the other night, and his wife's sister walked in.
Mein Gott in Himmel!
That's not the worst part. Of course there was a scene.
Of course.
So he takes his girlfriend home, and they have a horrible argument about it. She wants him to leave his wife.
Predictable.
Anyway, they split up.
Poor Dieter.
It gets worse.
I'm not sure I want to hear.
So he comes home expecting another fight. But the house is dark, so he thinks nobody's home.
His wife already left?
That's what he thought. But when he gets inside, he hears something.
Oh, no.
Exactly. His wife is in the bedroom with her lover.
So what happened?
Lots of shouting, mostly. In the end, his wife left with her lover. She hasn't been back since.
What about his girlfriend?
She's still not speaking to him.
Poor bastard.
He should have been more discreet.
Well, discretion is definitely not the better part of valor in this mission. Even though Dieter won't, well, if he's working today, he probably won't be able to tell anybody about it. Now you might be thinking, that was an awful lot of loud noises. Well, yes. That's a cigarette lighter, by the way. If for some reason you didn't bring the cigarette lighter they gave to you at the start with you, well, the mission does provide one for you because it is a essential piece of equipment for this mission. Don't ask me why that intelligence item doesn't pop up a note. I don't know. Obviously, it's time to be a little bit stealthy. Obviously.
Stay where you are!
Even though it doesn't work out great. Yeah, I had a chance there, but I screwed up. And, wow. That bit of shooting right there was straight from the Stormtrooper level of, straight from the Stormtrooper Academy. Usually there's a piece of intel in here, but I guess it's not here this time. The game does do a fairly good job of randomizing things. Enemy placements, for this mission, bomb placements, things like that.
Don't let her get away.
There is another camera on the left side wall, so I'm trying not to set it off. Lucky me. Dead bodies do that job just fine. Yep, well, I tried. So once the alarm is set off, not too much changes, honestly. The only thing that's different now is most guards are going to be on alert when you find them as compared to patrolling around. So, cool. I think about going that way, but then I think, I will take an alternate route. Again, if you're being stealthy, you can use your Barrette to lockpick that door and kind of sneak in this way. But it's not necessary. Aside from maybe getting a piece of intel on top of these boxes. Because that's the only way to open up this garage door. I mean, it certainly doesn't open up from the outside. Garage doors don't work that way. So these barrels here on the left are actually what they're what the bombs look like. And if you're eagle-eyed, you may have noticed that I already missed one, but I won't realize that until the end of the level, so good on you. At this point I go back to look in this warehouse, because usually one of the bombs I usually find is inside this warehouse, but it's not here this time. So, yeah. And there are always 3 explosive charges to place. But, no matter. I'll find them eventually, I'm sure. The level can only be so big, right? Unlike the last mission, there is no way to turn off the alarm in this mission. But there's also no requirement to do so. So, you know, no harm, no foul. At least we don't have to worry about security cameras. There's a very good chance you did. Hi, Kiba! Yeah, so sometimes you can sneak up on guards and slap them in the back of the head and it'll instantly knock them out. You know, because stealth. Eastern German bureaucracy. Gotta love it. Here in the barracks, there's nothing particularly useful, aside from a suit of body armor if you need it. But there's no intel or anything like that. It might change in different playthroughs. A lot of things do. So aside from setting the bombs, the other thing we have to do in this mission is we need to photograph some evidence, or intel, I should say. Yeah. And speaking of intel, there's a little piece here, but this one doesn't require it to be photographed. Sanitation engineers, safety partners. Oh. Interesting. It does raise the question of what exactly it is that they're doing here, but, well, that will be revealed in time. Photographing the intel itself is a pretty harmless deal. They're the books, and they need to photograph the books, and that's it. You would think, being a library, you'd be able to find a lot more intel, but, well, you'd be wrong. I even take a quick look around and say, any intel here? But no, there's not. That's actually it for that particular mission objective. There's sometimes some stuff upstairs you can find, like more intel, but that's not the case this time. This is the worst library. So many books, and so many of them are useless. Anyway, at this point I'm a little bit confused, because normally I've found all 3 of the explosive charges to be placed by now, and I haven't found it yet. So I go to investigate the end of the level, and there's nobody here. Normally the guy you have to find is here. So we'll make a quick cut, and there's 1... and there's 2. Got it. So, now we just have to find our contact and offer him a light. And this is why the cigarette lighter is necessary.
Care for a light?
Duncan, I seem to have lost my phone number. Can I have yours?
I'm in the book. Just look under Police Department.
You're late.
And this is somewhere where being snarky can actually make you
I'm
feel
not
a little
interested in
bad.
complaints. What do you have for me?
Here, take this visitor ID card. It identifies you as the Commandant's niece, Hannah. It will get you past the front desk, then you're on your own. The staff should ignore you, but watch out for guards and security cameras. They won't be fooled by your disguise. A piece of advice. In our trade, it pays to be courteous to one's allies. Good luck, Agent Archer.
Yeah, that little bit about the piece of advice doesn't come up if you're rude. So, yeah, I could have afforded to be more kind there, but, you know, shame on me, shame on him. It's a awkward time to be flirting. I mean, the alarm's bluttering off in the background. You know. Anyway, all 4 of our pieces of intel from the last mission come into play because, well, here's the secret passage. So, please join me next time.